Well, I'm getting out of the hotel about 11 o'clock today, and I must have slept 12 hours yesterday. I slept for about 2 hours between 6 and 8 p.m. last night, and then had dinner. Today I feel a lot better. I still felt a little queasy at breakfast this morning, but I was able to eat a fair amount this morning, get hydrated, have a couple coffees. I just feel recovered today. Today is only 10 miles, maybe a gain of like 3,000 feet early on, and then to drop down into Canillo, where I've got another hotel reserved, and then just do a final push of like 26, 27 miles tomorrow into Puigcerdà. I'm entering the town of Canillo. You know, it's a pretty little town, but it looks like it's really developed more for like skiing and just kind of vacationing. Yesterday, I kind of considered a rest and a spa day, and today is gonna be similar. And then tomorrow, the plan is to maybe wake up at 4, start at 5, and pretty much hike all day, because I think I have like a 27 or 28 mile day to get to Puigcerdà tomorrow. I just checked into the hotel Bonavita, and I'm gonna give a room tour. This is the mirror on the door. This is the bathroom. The toilet has been disinfected. It's actually very beautiful. I love the tile work that they've done with this. Nice sink. The woodwork in this room is really beautiful. The bathtub, where I'm gonna spend about 30 minutes tonight. The bed, some lamps, and I even have a patio. And that's pretty much it. So now it's time to get something to eat. I just finished dinner, and I ate too much. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up at 4 a.m. and head toward Puigcerdà, and I could not find any hotels that had availability in Puigcerdà, so I may be stuck camping somewhere along the way, and then hike in the morning and try to catch a train to Barcelona. Leaving my hotel about 6 a.m. I slept okay, but I just hate waking up early. It always sucks leaving this early in the dark and having to hike by headlamp. My stomach doesn't feel very good, and I don't know, hopefully I'll feel better, but I've got about 28 miles to hike today till I reach Puigcerdà, Spain, and I couldn't find a place to stay, so I don't know. I might just have to camp outside the city. Well, I've been hiking for about an hour and a half now, and I still feel pretty fatigued. I was hoping I would wake up by this time, but I think just the last 15 or so days of hiking nonstop, really rugged terrain has really worn me out. I thought last night's sleep would refresh me more, but I just don't feel as refreshed as I hoped I would today. But I'm getting my appetite back a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and eat another granola bar and drink some tea and just try to get the blood flowing a little bit more before I start my first big climb of the day. I'm still dragging. My stomach still feels a little queasy, and I'm just really fatigued, so I hope I can pick it up today, because otherwise I just am not gonna make Pucherda. And the flies are bugging the shit out of me. Right now I'm at Cap de les Agoles in Andorra. And I was gonna have lunch here, but it's so damn windy and it's pretty cold. I'm at about 8,500 feet right now. So I'm gonna head down and have lunch a little bit lower. This entire pasture is basically topsoil on top of granite boulders, and it's full of holes. And when I was coming down the slope up there, I punched through one and scraped my right shin on a nice gravelly chunk of granite and tore a chunk out of my skin. I was hoping to get a Coke or something, but this refuge is closed, so gotta move on. Wish I didn't have so much hair on my goddamn legs. Yesterday I went by the gas station and bought a bunch of chocolate and cookies and stuff because I thought it was gonna fuel my push today, but not the best stuff if you have a sour stomach. They're actually really damn good. I've never seen these in the US before, but they're like Mars bar chocolate cookies with chocolate chip and caramel. All right, I just drank, filled up with water, wet my shirt, wet my hat, ready to go. I've got one more big climb to do, gonna top out at 9,000 feet today, and then it is literally all downhill from there until I reach Pucherda. This area is really pretty. It actually reminds me a lot of someplace like Wyoming or Montana with all the pine trees and meadows here. All right, here goes. Last climb of the day. Last climb of the trip. Well, I made it to the top, and now I'm gonna finish off my Mars cookies wash it down with a Mars bar and some caffeine. Up at the top there, I was talking with some Spanish women about my trip, and they said, "Oh, you should go down here and swim in these lakes." And to me, they look disgusting. They're really green and gross. Well, not a place I'd really like to spend the night. It's 4:40 now, and I'm about 8 miles away from Pucherda. So if I go 2 miles per hour, I might get there by 8:30. If I get close and I get cell range, I might try to see if I can arrange a hotel for the night. I just don't see any point in camping really, because you know, I feel okay now. I feel like I can walk for at least another 4 hours. So I love these guys. I love them and I hate them. I stopped at the refuge last night. I was hiking with a young Catalan guy named Jordi. He and I stopped there for a drink, and it was nice to have that rest. But I stopped about, I'm guessing about 8 miles short of Puigcerdà, so that was not ideal. I wish I could have gotten closer, but I don't know, I was just tired and I wasn't really sure if I could find a place in Puigcerdà because I'd searched when I was in Canillo, and I did find something, a little French town a few miles away, but that didn't seem ideal either. So getting out of here at 7, which puts me at the train station about 11. Hopefully I'll be able to grab a train to Barcelona and be there this afternoon. And I'll have to search for a place to stay on the train or while I'm waiting for my train. As always, I managed to get a hitch into town by a nice older couple. They recommended a good restaurant in Las Ramblas in Barcelona, and her brother is a taxi driver, so she gave me his number. So maybe I'll use him as a taxi when I get there.